market right now. Don't be surprised if the market is trading down into the gap, closing the gap, and then maybe finding a way up, and that would be a really nice long trade, watching and seeing the 97, because there's still an advertising on 97, so the price and the liquidity is advertising. If you want to see an overall picture in the market, then squeeze your screen bookmap chart. And what we see, we don't have anything specific. That makes me a little bit more nervous right now. We have had liquidity at 10. It was cancelled. It's hard to see, but it was cancelled there. We have 10.02, which is really a prominent and important area here as well. And spot gamma combo, it's 4700. And as you can see, these shadows here, 010, there have been a lot of liquidity then at 010. And this is what I mentioned. It's not, now they're canceling liquidity here, so they don't expect, and that's my interpretation of liquidity. If they cancel liquidity here, they don't expect the price come back here. The price to come back. Strong selling, yes, strong selling, good. Still selling in the SPY, coming to this level here, 78. Most probably we say a nice reversal, by the way, but I don't dare to go against it here because it's all negative,
New liquidity comes in with 480 lots.
Oh yeah, I see that here. Well, thank you very much. Yes, at 94. But still negative, still a sell. So I missed that one.
That was a good short from was it Tom at 91?
Yeah. Hindsight, it was everything fine. That's the point. That's the point. Interesting what Bernie mentioned was the liquidity at, come on, 46.93. That dropped simply. The liquidity, maybe awaiting to trade, maybe even at the end of the day, who knows, into 46.94. But at the moment, that's all a sell. That's all a sell, guys. Now the question is, if you are missing them, then you curse yourself because you haven't been concentrated. You see on the price dynamics how fast, how strong they are hit. They hit the bid here. They hit the bid. lift the offer a little bit just for, yeah, maybe for profit taking here, and then continue to trade lower. VIX is rising, bonds are falling, dropping. Let's see if we see a nice divergence. What makes me really strong in this with my conviction about the trading is if we see a nice divergence trading up into a 78, coming back, but then we must see something in the volatilities as well. I mean, I can, let me say, scalp this stuff here when I see green, but that's only fighting for few ticks.
I would like to see occasionally how you would scalp, 3 to 5 ticks. And
Yeah.
what levels you would do it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you don't have to take the trade, but just call out what you would consider.
I mean,
aggressive
you know, this,
scalpers.
yeah, this levels are always important levels here for the market, and then you see how they are lifting the offer here, and then go in and be very, very fast to tighten your stops and take maybe 1, 2, 3 ticks out. If you are for two points, then maybe you are lucky to get 2 points out of this market here, but. Be cautious. That's not my style. I don't like it because it can, as you know, Chris, it went extremely fast. It goes up 2 points, and you have to be fast with this.
I agree. I tried to buy that and got whacked, but then I did a double lot at the bottom at 73 and got 2 points. So I'm still at my high level of the day.
Come on.
I'm curious if you ever change your position sizing to get yourself out of a jam you might have got in.
No, I mean, if I'm normally trading three contracts, normal trading 3 contracts, and then just fading. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's. This was.
So I'm curious on the way back up where you would consider shorting, somewhere between 78 and 80.
No, I'm considering buying here right now because you see how this the price dynamics comes up here with green, and I'm just missing the trades. I want to trade a 74 long here.
Walter,
You want it to come back to 74 and you're going to buy?
Yeah, if they no, yeah, it's too late right now. So I must be focused. I must be concentrated to do so. But you see, it's really, really hard. Now the VIX is coming down right nicely. You see how even the SPY bounced off here. We have 2 double tops at 46683. 46683. Nothing really special right now on the volatility indexes. No really significant divergences. A little bit of divergence on the VIX, but not on the ETF and stock. So sorry, Bernie.
I've got the entry at the low because there was a nice diversion.
Okay. But keep in mind, guys, this institution levels, take them for serious. Even if you don't believe that maybe institutional algos are running in between some levels which we don't have the right insight and the best, or even an explanation, not the best, but even either explanation, then but simply watch them. I don't want to influence you in either way. Take them. So Bernie is long, so far I know, 74.
Yes, I've got the entry at 72, 73, this area. Let me check the exact price at 73.50.
Okay, good. That's a sweet spot. You are in the saddle.
Yeah.
Walter, I'm long at 76 actually.
Okay, I
I
hope.
didn't get a great price.
Yeah. That's what I wouldn't like to do because I see liquidity here, and you must be lucky that they are trading into 77, 8, 9 to get profit. I would that you see the price dynamics here. Let's stick with the price dynamics in ES. It was hitting lifting the offer. That was the second point where to enter, 73, 74, and that gives you back 3-4 points. That's the point. I wouldn't go against when the market drops down and you see red here. Don't do that. We need to see green green for longs and red for shorts, to be very simple. We have still negative sentiment. Now we have book flipping and pressure on the upside. You see VIX is rising, and the SPY is coming down. Cancelled.
Yes, so I'm taking a look at the profile today, and it looks like we're going to get an outside day. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
Good, because that makes us hope that this market is really trading lower and deflating a little bit.
yeah.
We have the 60 and this. I so far I know. Let me have a look. I don't have the numbers in mind. I think we have the 60 area, which is really important for the market. Where is it?
Whoa.
The buy sweep.
Yeah. I posted in the room something like 78, 74, 60 or something like that. That could be an important area. I think it was 60 or 70. I can't remember anymore. 67 here. Was very close to the 67, 68 area. Don't know it is 67 or 68, but it doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter. We have a sweep, a sell sweep here, and a buy sweep. He is buying 1,200 contracts. And he canceled 92 here. So it's not expected that the price is coming up or trading into 92, and if, then we will see an additional liquidity coming up here, or maybe a little bit lower.
I don't think the selling is over yet. What areas would you look at to enter if you?
I'm trying to
We're
see
flat
if
right
I
now.
can get 73 I hope so.
You're looking to sell 73?
No, buy.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if that works. It's not the best entry here, really not the best entry. So that's really the... They might come down here. Let's see, they might come down here again. But you see how they're trying to support the 74 area.
And you're basing the 73 based on your price dynamics and the liquidity in the order book?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm actually looking to sell 75, 75.
75, I don't have anything here on my chart. But as well, the VIX is dropping, so we have a little bit of relief in this market. But they must lift off this 73 here. They must lift off this.
Here's what your stops are.
Just
two or
a
three
moment,
points?
just give me a second.
Okay.
My stop are always 8 ticks, 2 points. I don't get a fill here. Let me see if this works. Wix is rising. No, I'm not in. Wix is rising. That makes me a little bit more uncomfortable here. I don't like that. You see, if they are coming back to... Oh, yeah, they're playing with the liquidity here. They're playing strongly with the liquidity here.
I didn't want to do anything at this moment actually because I had Al Brooks, you know Al Brooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his price action, and he always says big up, big down, big confusion. Don't do anything. So, and in the overnight we had big up. At the opening we have big down. So I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So my idea is if I would do something here, it's the 74 must be an support here. But anyway, they are playing with the liquidity here. You see that this was a resisting liquidity and that come up. It still resisting. If the price comes back here and they adding liquidity, that might be a so-called business done pattern. I'm watching the price dynamics. By the way, in the room when we are live trading, then I'm saying that I hate these levels really, because the price stacks were at around these levels for minutes before it finds his way up or down. You see as well in the price dynamics, the market is not determined, so that means we have a slight buying, then selling, buying, selling. It's really hard to find something like before here. If you are long 72, then you got 74. But what I'm aimed, what my goal is to get at least 5, 6, 7 points out of the market. I'm not a scalper. I admit I'm not a scalper.
That last drop went 3 standard deviations on the 15-minute, 20-day statistics. So it was a very huge drop.
It was
compared to past moves.
It was, and it was a high volume traded into this area here. You see sweeps and the big buys with 1,200. The point is, when you see this 1,200, that means he actively bought 676 and he passively bought 524. That means in sum 1,200. So the market is maybe, someone is preparing for a long position here. Someone might prepare, but that's not a guarantee. Sorry, I missed that again, guys. I have to be focused. I'm sorry for that, but that's not a guarantee the market is going straight up here into the point. But
Well, it's probably going to consolidate here, and then people who are short are going to get nervous, and then that's going to add to the up move.
yeah, but let's stick to the facts. So we have liquidity here. It added again. Let's see if the price comes back here, if they are adding liquidity as well. That what I see in the market is they simply keep the price around 74 and trying to resist trying to support at 68, 69 here, this area. That was so keep the price, don't allow the price to trade lower. That could mean that they are trying to accumulate here. They are trying to accumulate. They're trying to accumulate.
I was wondering if you can just quickly show me how you have your heat map settings, because mine bookmap looks different. I'll take a screenshot if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Can you just show me how you have your heat map set up?
No.
Yeah, you just right click on the chart. Yeah. Okay, let me take a picture.
Maybe your density,
Okay,
here is a little bit different, or the contrast.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Walter, it's okay to look on the bookmap VXX and to see hit and beat, and CVD is looks like more can understand what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I recommend is to watch here the VXX. I know you mean see this one here, this chart VXX here. Yeah, UV and VXX. Yes, it is good. So, but I can't manage all the charts here at the moment. It's really too much here, and be focused and concentrated and answer every single question. It's really a little bit hard to do so, and I don't have the view on my UVXY and the SPY, what the SPY is doing. That's really but you can do so. Yes, VXX as well. Let me see the VXX here.
I just looking for a VXX, and I see hit and lift, and I do 3 trades. Was okay.
Okay. I'm not sure whether I understood you, but maybe I'm not sure if I understood you, what you said.
So if you're short, I assume when they start lowering the offers down, following the market, that's really good for your short.
Yeah.
So if they break the 74 and trade lower, the next level you're looking at is institutional 67 level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if it stalls there and you see some green come in your price dynamics, that's when you would buy? Okay, thank you. That's what I want to know. Thank you.
Now we got a little bit more positive market. Not much, but a little bit positive market here right now. So you see nice drop in the volatility as well. Question here is where to enter.
And there's a divergence on the volatility.
Yes, as well. Thank you, for that. Now the volatility starts to drop, and if we are lucky, no, not if we are lucky. Now we have a very nice
Yeah.
move down here.
I noticed the 80 liquidity just disappeared. So if you're long, that's really good.
Yeah.
I am. 73 I'm
hope
long,
you-
yeah.
I'm long.
Well,
I
I
just,
was gonna
I
sell the
just
80,
jumped.
but now I'm
Yeah,
not
I
going
just
to.
jumped in here because I saw this green coming up here, and the price dynamics, and I see the volatility is dropping here. I'm just taking one off. I'm too long, contracts long. My stop is break even. I hope this is not coming against me right now. And the next target would be 82. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the mercy of the market. We can't do anything, or at least I can't do anything but to control my position here. So my idea is, if we don't see any reds here and hard sweeps, I mean, someone can sweep through. Let you see that someone can sweep through and take me out. That's really possible. I don't have any control right now. So the only control.
I'm curious if you use time stops, Walter. You have like a 5-10 minute time
No,
stop?
I don't have.
that
No,
doesn't move?
yeah, I don't have them here.
Okay.
With this is really old stuff I'm using here, and the bracket trader from it was developed for 10, 20 years ago. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with the Ninja Trader Superdome. Although I have him here on chart as well, but I'm using this very simple system here. I'm connected with Interactive Brokers, and that's all. So just don't to be distracted. Besides the discussion here with you and the concentration focus on the market, it might be a little bit too much than working and struggling here with the
80 is the last 30-minute bar's midpoint, which is pretty strong resistance usually.
Okay, but you see,
it looks like it broke through.
but you see what I wanted to mention yesterday. Let's lift a little bit the my stop 77. You see very nicely that the VIX is dropping here. And the VXX and the UVIX, UV and so on, is dropping. So that makes me quite comfortable right now. I'm missing my ADD chart, but I don't want to add another chart here to my screen, because I'm using the not ADD, my trailing system is the ATR. So the ATR, sorry. I don't have the ATR chart on my screens right now. I'm a little bit blind right now, but I wouldn't like to see the price coming back to 77. I'm 1 off, 2 in. Okay. SPY is still rising. And I would like to see 82 and 85 the next, and maybe even trading into the 86, which is the VWAP area. That was a little bit shaky here at 60 when if you see this variable price dynamics because of this big bullet.
Right now, Walter, the price dynamics is all pink.
The price dynamics is what? Sorry?
It's pink or red, It's pretty much red.
Yeah,
Pretty price dynamics. It's all red. Oh, now it's becoming okay.
Yeah, the point now, right, is that they need more buyers. They need more buyers, and what I see is tickets coming down. That means the price will come down for a few points. I think SPX is leading, VIX is down. Now we have to ride this swings, these small swings here. Question is taking 3 points off or taking them all, maybe getting 84. That means would be nice 8 points, or even waiting for the 86, 87. That's now. I don't see anything else. We have more sellings here. I'm sure this is this institutional level 82 which is maybe the reason for that. And if they're coming against 77, so I get only one contract. I have to look at the afterwards. So
Walter, can you repeat your thought process? Actually, that was, you said tick is, market fell down. So now you said few things in advance, right? Tick was what? What was happening to the tick? Tick was down, going down.
The tick. Look, I'm here. I'm watching the ADD, the overall market, and the tick. The NYSE tick is down here as well. When we see this ticks coming down below zero, they must, in a bullish market, we will see only, let me say, green candles above zero, going into 40, 500, 600, 700, 800. That means the market is bullish, the market is strong bullish. Let me just focus here on this trade here. The market is strong bullish. That means then we can consider the market is bullish when the tick is up 400. Everything above zero is good for a long position. Everything below zero is bad for a long position. Good. So I'm just trying, where's my into 76? I'm missing my ATR. Now they cancelled 83, 84, which could be a nice signal to me that the market is most probably going to trade, into 83, 84. What I would like to do right now is maybe, let's see how they are trading at 81, 82. And this is still a struggle here with this market. Maybe to take one additional off and let the market run. So that's my strategy right now. And if I'm lucky, the market will prove that I'm right. At the moment, the volatility is down. It's coming to these bonds are up. No, they're coming against me. The order book imbalance is on the upside, so that gives us a little bit hope. It's still on the upside. It's very clear into 84. The question is, they can trade, of course, into 74 and then coming back into 84, trading into 84. You see how this institutional level works. I hate them. I hate them, guys. So you can't believe that. Because when I mean when I'm in a trade, of course. My favorite trade, going into the trade and taking 10 points out in 2 minutes. That's my favorite trade.
Me too.
Yeah.
I missed the long, but I shorted up there around 81. So
okay.
I got out at 79 approx.
Okay. I'm looking.
I think it's going to chop around here probably for a while.
I don't hope so. I hope you're wrong.
I do too. I'd like to short 85, so I hope it runs there, lets you out with a big profit. I'll short, fall back to zero.
Yeah, good.
The reason I shorted it is at the 30-minute statistical high, looking back over 20 days. This is how far this 30-minute bar moves. It stalled right there. And we had 3 standard deviation move down. So I figured it would stall out here.
Yeah.
Walter, that liquidity is it's awesome. I just did the AQ, and I'm just playing the liquidity with my technique, and I'm just pretty much following. I just have double confirmation right
Okay,
now.
good. So I'm out. I'm stopped out here. My focus was this 84 target. didn't work. But anyway, you know that's the point. When you see the sweet spot, or the sweet spot was, where was it? I think it was, where was it? Something here. There was one. Then we have here this strong sweeps around. Then I jumped simply into 76 here because I saw this green price dynamics coming up. My target was, I was focused on the 84, so they canceled that. That was a fake, maybe. It doesn't matter. Every tick counts, guys. Every single tick.
A quick question. Yep. If an institutional level gets broken, like 78 just did, is it pretty decent to buy on the pullback right before 1640?
Yeah, I mean, what I've learned from these levels is that the whatever algos are doing, they are using these levels just either to find to take time to whatever they're doing. So I'm using and consider them and support and resistance levels. That's the best way to use them and to understand that, yes.
So if we see some offers coming in at 78, since it's an institutional level and we broke, that'd be a pretty decent sell with 74 as the target, right? Okay, great. Awesome. I understand.
Wow.
I already had a limit sell in there at 78, but I never got filled.
Yeah. Look here at this you see how powerful Trade Finder was or is. In this case, we have had a very high volume with 1,100 at the ask. Liquidity at 1,100 at the ask for a very short time, just pressing the price down. The question is what they want to do now. Do they want to find the bottom of the day here? I don't know. But the fact,
what indicator is that square?
That's a Trade Finder. That's the liquidity tracker here, and the liquidity tracker has two functions to track hidden liquidity as a relative liquidity and absolute liquidity on the chart. So when the book changes, we talked about that this week. When the book changes, here you see that. It changes extremely quick. That means fast. You'll see what happens at that moment. 77. Look at 77. There's just a moment. Just demonstrate that. 77. Come on. 77.33 sitting at 77 at that moment, and then someone added high liquidity here at 1,100. You can't notice them. First of all, if you don't have a dome on the chart, and even if you have a dome on the chart, you are focused on the price action here. So you will never notice this very fast and hidden moves. And Trade Finder tracks the dome, and then if my settings, for example, my settings are 650, and I'm tracking the first 10 levels. That means I'm 2.5 points, or 10 ticks in this case for the ES, 2.5 points, 650. I want to see 650 volume at least, or contracts at least on the first 10 levels of based on the BBO. Best bid offer, and it indicates that was very, very fast added liquidity there. Simply to press the price down. I can't resist to say I see more longs than shorts right now.
What's your reasoning?
I think they are simply accumulating here. Around 74. Look here at this area around 74. They resisted the price at 83, 84. Then they are adding again at 74. Look here exactly at the institutional levels, because these levels are in long before the market opens, so we don't see anything that's any liquidity or anything special at 74. Now suddenly 74 comes up, or it's yes, shows liquidity here at that point. I'm sitting on my hands because I don't have any idea what to do here.
Well, see, I was going to sell the 78, but it's spent so much time just going sideways here. It's probably not going to work now. It's too late to short it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the mood to trade right now, and because I don't have a very clear picture. My bias at the moment, my bias is more long than more bullish than bearish. So it's based on the high volume traded. That was a extreme high volume traded, and when this unloads, it takes time. I wouldn't wonder if they are simply going back to the 90s and 4700. But when this volume, and that's the reason, this extreme high volume here, they unloaded everything, and it might be that this is the reason, and no, it might be that this is the bottom of the day. It might be. It was predicted at.
I see, because of the high volume.
Yeah, the reason for this low, you see that's the high volume. There's a big bar here, and then you see only small bars here. You see a nice divergence as well here in the stop run indicator, or MVP, or V delta, or whatever you want to call it. And that's the reason they are simply trying to accumulate and then lift off. Let me see if we have we have upcoming liquidity starting at 4700. It's nothing spectacular right now. That might change. And this 1103 here, 1103, this what is a square, simply shows that they wanted to buy at lower prices. I'm pretty clear with that. I don't have any other charts. I'm not watching the UV because UV is quite interesting as well, but it's a little bit too much now commenting, discussing and trading. But you see as well at the UV, how to do that here on the screen. Let me check the time. It's the time, let me check the time here. It's 16:48 my time. 16:48, excuse me, 41. I think it was 41. So.
I'm looking to buy the 78 pullback since they broke it. Now we're retesting.
16:48.
I just got filled long. 78. Just a point lower.
That was the point. That's what I missed here. You see, I was long here, and
my average was 77.50. It's working pretty well.
Okay. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, watch. I missed this really big volume here, and that one as well, because I was simply focused on the three charts and discussing it with you. But that was the sign. You see, 41. That's 10:41 your Eastern time. When you go back, 10:41 is here. I missed that. Therefore, I should have cancelled my previous or take the profit there.
Maybe you can add like the volume of each charts on the NinjaTrader, then you will able to see them.
Yeah. But I just wanted to keep this clean as possible, just to motivate you to not to use anything else, but watch the volume. But at the moment, it's really we will see that in the trading week in December. but it's really hard for myself to focus on all 3-4 charts here. I have six screens in front of me, and that's a little bit too much at the moment. Still focusing on the S, on the SPY, the WIX, the VXX UV, and the bonds. And I'm watching, trying to see, I'm watching at a UV bookmap. By the way, two nice signals here. Two nice signals based on TradeFinder, based on liquidity. First one, the resistance at 1519 in UVXY, that was at 1628. 1628 was here. Very nice confirmation.
Are you using a DX feed for those other symbols?
Yes.
Okay, I see. I'm sorry. It's on your chart. Sorry. I was just thinking, a person can make a living just trading these institutional levels. Once they get broken, wait for a pullback, hold, buy, or sell.
Yeah, that would work. It can work. It can work. I'm simply amazed because they are working very well. Not very well. They're working maybe, I don't know, 70-80% all of the time. I'm very cautious with these percentages and statistical stuff. I just followed them and did some Excel sheet to see how they are working, but that's nothing scientific. What I did just to understand what I'm doing, because when I get in touch with them and with my colleagues, friends, and associates, they told me that, and I couldn't believe that, simply because I don't think there's something out there which could.
Do you get it for the NQ as well?
Sorry?
Do you get the institutional levels for the NQ as well?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, but I don't have, I don't have the time simply to it's when I get the market view or overview, these numbers are not simply to copy and paste. So that's not something I can copy and paste and then I'm fine. It takes some time to assemble them.
Gotcha.
I would like to encourage you, UVXY. You see what I'm talking about is here, long, short. Excuse me, long, yes, long here and short here. So
you have also VXX and VIX shows.
Yeah, exactly. Help me, guys. I'm just a little bit under pressure here because discussing, explaining everything, and trading that makes the life a little bit more. That makes the life sweet, but a little bit more demanding. So.
If you guys don't mind, let's just leave Walter and Walter, could you just explain your thought process, what you're thinking, and then we'll try to leave you alone. This way you could concentrate.
Yeah, thank you, Julius. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Just let's see what we can do here. So to recap that. The market stalls here because we have a high volume traded here at 10:20 Eastern time. That's the reason why the market stalls. The most probable and best view is if we see this volume, then the market retests the lows and then it jumps or trades back maybe into this institution levels. Maybe even my idea was that the market price is going into the VWAP area 86. But the reason for my assumption why I'm more bullish than bearish is at the moment not only the sweep we saw here. There was one guy who was buying 1,200 contracts, but all this what is this bunch of big bubbles here, which represents the market volume. So that is the reason. That is first the reason for all the following price actions. And now the price is rising. And if you want to find sweet spots, then you should have a look at least at a UV. As well VXX. It depends on how many screens you have and how many eyes you have. free for watching them, but you see 15.19 was a perfect entry, long entry in the ES. You see liquidity, you see this absolute liquidity changes here, and that's simply amazing. Therefore, I think the liquidity tracker in TradeFinder is of extremely important and helpful, because you will be alerted that this is maybe a good entry point, and that as well that was the last exit for longs here, because when the volatility is up, then of course ES is down. So let's see. I would say nothing to see here, please disperse, but the ADD is a little bit more positive at the moment, and the tick and trend is as well lifted off the bottoms.
Walter, quick question. I've noticed, as is the case with a lot of support resistance areas, once one gets broken, usually the next one farther away holds. Is that a decent counter trend strategy with these institutional levels? Wait for it to go through two and either buy or sell the next one for counter trend scalp.
Chris, I haven't done that up to now, so I don't know. Maybe it could be, because this institution levels you will see at the end of the day, they are extremely well. So we could build strategies around them. Yes, we can, maybe, but I haven't done that up to now. Maybe you have, Chris. Maybe you are welcome if you have ideas how to do that, or maybe building a strategy or idea how to trade that around. Then please post it in the room, or let me know. Let me work on that. Maybe we can find something. I don't know, but I didn't have the time just to build strategies around this institution.
I think if we zoom out, let's see if that worked earlier for the fall.
Yeah.
Like when the first level got broke, did it bounce on the second? Earlier?
Where?
Can you zoom out and see earlier today before the drop in the book map? Yeah, there we go. So it hit. Yeah, it did. Look, well, actually, it went through two of them, and the third one's held for a scalp.
Just let me. Normally I'm adding them before the session, because now it's simply disturbing. What is this? 46.91, 46.92 or so.
You look at wedge patterns. Like right now, the market's kind of in a consolidated wedge. In the trend so far for the day is down. Obviously, if it breaks down, you sell, and if it breaks out to the upside, you buy.
What pattern do you mean? I didn't get that.
Well, it looks kind of like a wedge pattern.
No. I'm not just looking. Yeah, it can be, but I'm simply following the chart here, because, I think it was Bulkovsky chart pattern book. So there are simply several probabilities if you look at the wedges and so on. So, but I try to focus on what the market is doing right now, and not to interpret too much in it. If you see wedges as well, they can work. But what I want to see is what the market is doing right now. You see the VIX the volatility is rising as well, slightly rising. That means it gives us a nice sign for sell. You see as well in the UV how extremely helpful it can be when you see this big not bullets, but dots here. How they are called? Volume. Heat map, large, I'm lost volume bars, the volume dots here. When you see these big dots here, as well. And then we have a really strong synthetic iceberg traded here. This is in time, you know. We don't need to interpret or whatever. We don't need to guess. This is in time. When you spot this, when you watch this, when you see that, then that's an alert that this might be. It comes together finally here when I'm hovering my cursor on the UV as well. Let me see if we can do this. Yeah, it's hard to see. So it's not possible. When you hover your cursor about yes, on the second chart on UV, for example, that was the signal to sell here at that point. Maybe a little bit later. 80.
I don't want to interrupt, but can you show the VIX and VXX also on the book
Yes.
map? No, not on the NinjaTrader. I mean,
Yes.
book map.
Yes. I don't have the VIX, but a VXX here.
I wanted to see, does it correlate with the UVX?
Yes, it
UVXY
does,
also?
but I don't know how to show that.
I mean, the order flow, the same like trade finder and trade sizes.
Okay. I haven't maybe adjusted that, but they're correlating here. It's really hard to show that. It's really hard. Now the ES is going up. What time? 16, 15.
Okay.
You see that here. I have to adjust it a little bit more better here, but you see on the this volume spike on the VXX. It's here.
Yeah, 6:15. Yeah,
it's correlating. It's correlating 1-to-1. It's correlating 1. You see also as well. That's a high, and the next leg is a lower high. And what happens? What's really nice to see that this is big liquidity came in here right now when they're trying to trade higher. So they simply dropped the volatility, and that might be a very nice entry. Or not? That was a very nice entry for the ES or in ES. Let me just find my book map again. Where's my book map? I lost my book map. At the moment, it's a boring time, guys. That's on Thursday, and we are trying, Doug and I, to do live trading on Thursday. For some reasons, I thought Thursday is a good day, but it turns out that Monday is the best day, and then Friday, even maybe Wednesday. But Thursday tends to trade for the next 2-3 hours simply sideways, and that's really boring. But anyway, you see here that's 76 long based on price dynamics. We see a nice liquidity there. They canceled liquidity here, and tick is up. So the ADD, I think the whole situation improves right now in the market.